Hey guys, it's Jean-Claude, and we are going to be opening the last Mass Mutation deck for Keith Philliben. We still have a couple more Patreon videos to do before Dark Tidings comes out. Let's see what we have in store for you today. Good luck in case I haven't already said it. Okay, we have ourselves an orange Archon. First house, Sanctum. Second house is Untamed, and the third house is Shadows. The being that swiftly gathers love. Okay. I guess other Archons are quick to fall in love with it, and I do love it myself, actually, because it's symmetrical, and I have never seen so many, like, spikes back here. That's kind of cool. Like, if that's some sort of shoulder armor there. All right, let's see what this thing has in store for us. Okay, we are going to be starting off with Untamed. Oh my gosh, and check it out. Mutation of Cunning Amber on every plate. That means there's a Dark Harbinger in here. Until the start of your next turn, a creature gains Elusive and the Mutant trait. Okay, we have another Mutation of Cunning. Oh, that ends it. I think that means we won't hit any more mutations. Hopefully I'm wrong. Wild Spirit. It's an upgrade Amber Navy plate with a damage pip. This creature gains Reap, Capture, and Amber. Okay, another Wild Spirit, this one without the damage pip. Niflgrounds, it's an artifact, Amber Navy plate with a capture pip action. Choose a creature for the remainder of the turn. That creature loses taunt and elusive. Mushroom with a View, artifact, Amber Navy plate, Omni, heal 1 damage from each friendly creature. Could be interesting, especially since we have Sanctum in here. The armor really helps prevent them from taking a lot of damage. This, over time, can really keep those creatures around a lot longer. Here's that Dark Harbinger for power. After you play an Untamed action card, ready Dark Harbinger. Well, I think we've only seen maybe 2 so far. We had 2 upgrades, then 2 artifacts, so it'll be interesting to see how this finishes. Wow. Reclaim by Nature, Amber Navy plate, purge an artifact, resolve its bonus icons if you had just played it. Really, really powerful artifact control. You want to see that in your most competitive decks. Lost in the Woods, Amber Navy plate, choose 2 friendly creatures and 2 enemy creatures, shuffle the chosen creatures into each owner's deck. Keyfrog, 2 power, destroyed, forge key at current cost. Looking pretty good so far in this Untamed. Flumph.
Did my Inspector hit your flume? Oh no, you're so sad. There's so many tears. That was the card you wanted to play.
Thank you.
3 power Skirmish, fight, give a beast creature 2+1 power counters. Cephaloist, 4 power. While you have 4 more Amber, your Amber cannot be stolen. Typically finishes the Untamed, yes. Now we're on to Shadows. It's Safe Place. It's an artifact, Amber Navy plate. You may spend Amber on Safe Place as if it were in your pool. Action, move 1 Amber from your pool to Safe Place. Really good card to protect yourself from Amber control. But when it comes to Archon, you gotta watch out. Make sure your opponent doesn't have any artifact control or some way to bounce this back to your hands using something like a Snudge. Perplexing Sophistry, Amber Navy plate. If you have more Amber than your opponent, they discard a random card from their hand and you draw a card. Great first turn play. Lights Out. Interesting. Got the Lost in the Woods and Lights Out. These are really good tempo plays. Amber Navy plate. Return 2 enemy creatures to their owner's hands. Borrow. Interesting. Amber Navy plate. Take control of an enemy artifact. While under your control, it belongs to House Shadows instead of its original house. Reclaim by Nature is really powerful against, like, say, symmetrical artifacts like Heart of the Forest, things that you don't have to activate to use. Borrow, on the other hand, is like the best artifact removal for something like an Nepenthe Seed because now you get it on your side and you have the potential to use it for a future turn. Some of the artifact removal, like, say, Poltergeist, you have to use it immediately. Not a bad move, but Borrow here is even better. I love seeing both these cards in this deck. Oh, and there's a second Borrow. Artifact decks, beware. Shoulder Id, 6 power, taunt, cannot fight, and when it would deal damage, steal an Amber instead. Seeker Needle, it's an artifact. We've actually had an interesting amount of artifacts so far. Action, deal 1 damage to a creature. If this damage destroys that creature, gain an Amber. Rad Penny, great target for that. 1 power, play, steal an Amber, destroyed, shuffle it into your deck. Opportunist, it's an upgrade, Amber Navy plate. This creature gains elusive, and whenever you play it, this creature captures an Amber from its opponent. Mutant, cut, purse, 3 power, enhanced 3 damage pips. Look over there, deal 2 damage to a creature. If it's not destroyed, steal an Amber. Is this kind of light in Amber control? See, we have maybe 3 cards? Wow, that's interesting. A very odd Shadows, but still not too bad. Okay, Bonithing helps us out. 2 power, play, steal 1 Amber for each forged key your opponent has. And now we're on to Sanctum. I really hope we see some powerful Amber control in here. If this deck hits the Amber control, this thing could be really good for tournaments. Lyconite, damage pip, 5 power, 2 armor, and skirmish. Book of Malefaction, another artifact. I'm a huge fan of this card. Amber Navy plate. After your Amber is stolen, put a warrant counter on the book. Omni, remove a warrant counter, and then you may purge a creature. Very strong. Radiant Truth, Amber Navy plate. Stun each enemy creature not on a flank. Bring low, there we go, that's what I'm looking for. Amber whenever you play it, and enhance the capture pip. Capture all but 5 of your opponent's Amber, distributed among any number of friendly creatures. Amber Heart, another artifact. Action, exalt, ward, and fully heal a friendly creature. The Grey Rider, 2-power deployed, play, fight, reap. You may ready and fight with a neighboring creature. Squire Alice with the damage pip, 2-power, 2 armor, play, capture 2 amber. Another Squire Alice, loving the capture we're seeing here. Gizzleheart Zealot, 4 power, enters play ready and enraged. Commandeer, excellent, amber whenever you played. For the remainder of the turn, after you play another card, a friendly creature captures an amber. Ardent Hero, 4 power, taunt. Ardent Hero cannot be dealt damage by mutant creatures or creatures with power 5 or higher. Oh, and another Ardent Hero. Wow, I love the way that this deck finished out. Let's look at the amber, and we're also going to make sure we get all the cards up. Okay, we did. We've had a problem lately of leaving one somewhere over here. I guess I've been sliding it off and one just hangs out. Okay, so for amber, I'm not really sure what I expect on this count, but I do suspect it will be a good count overall. Let's see. Hopefully it's better than I was thinking. I expect Secret Needle to get us 1 each go-around of the deck. So we can definitely throw that up as 1. Dark Harbinger. Did we really have many untamed actions? We won't pull them up. Let's play that on the safe side. Okay, so for our amber count, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21. Oh my gosh, that was probably at least 2 more than what I was expecting. I didn't think we were going to quite hit 20 there. 21 is really good with this deck. Okay, amber control now. We're going to have some capture pips. And the wild spirits here are questionable, but you still got to pull them up. They have the chance. Let's see here. Red Penny, Opportunist, a lot of upgrades, doing some capturing in this deck. Book of Malefaction just punishes them for doing it. Bring Low, yes, Commandeer. We had some Squire Alice's coming up. There we go. Okay, Bo Nithing. It is an amber control card. I guess we throw it up. Shoulder Id. 3 taunts in this deck, by the way. That's a lot. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Yeah, 12 is not a bad number. Some of these really are iffy, like these Wild Spirits. They typically aren't the most reliable amber control, but yeah, that's not too bad. Especially if we can protect it with like a taunt creature, which we did have 3 of, and like the Shoulder Id, if they fight into it, that's a whole nother level of amber control on top of that, so that's pretty nice. Okay, now to look at the amount of creatures in this deck. Oops. Get through this pocket here. Okay. This should be majority creatures now. Okay, come on, baby. I don't think we're going to hit 17, but I'm just hoping for it, right? We want it right there. 1, 5, 10, 15. Oh, man, yeah, I had a bad feeling we were going to hit it. 15, not too bad, though. 21 amber, lots of amber control. Some actual good creatures in here. You know, I want to pull up the amount of artifacts in here. There was at least 1 in every house. Most houses had multiples. Let's see here. Did I already? Yeah, Secret Needle, Book of Malefaction. Wow, every house actually had 2 artifacts in it. That's pretty cool. This really helps speed through your deck on a second go around, and these are just really great effects, honestly. I mean, Niffle Grounds, maybe not so much. It does help control your opponent's board. And the safe place here is kind of questionable, especially considering, let's kind of pull that up. We got to talk a little bit about that. You got to be careful with the safe place being out. And this Reclaim by Nature, last thing we want to do is have this be the only artifact out. We play Reclaim by Nature, not paying attention, maybe lose some amber we had put on there. Wouldn't really be a safe place there. Let's see, the key cheat's pretty nice. Gotta love the key frog. This deck actually hits a lot of check marks. You got the key cheats, you got good amber control, great amber, pretty decent creatures overall. Artifact control out the butt, love it. Very, very strong, and I hope you like this deck, Keith Philliben. And I pray that your opponents aren't going to be sitting there bringing artifact decks up against you, because you are going to punish the heck out of them. Love seeing these 3 cards all in one deck. Mwah! Last thing to talk about in here, kind of one of the more important creatures is actually the Grey Rider. Since we don't have that many creatures, and this deck is actually lacking board control, having like a Grey Rider at the same time as Lyco Knight, that can make a big difference. Getting 2 creatures off your opponent's side of the board. It's even better with something like, here we go, these Ardent Heroes. Because if your opponent has some bigger creatures, allows you to fight with it, drop the Grey Rider. It's protected thanks to the Ardent Heroes, and then it gets to fight again, potentially taking out like a 6, 7 power creature. Very nice. Yeah, the Grey Rider is one of those sweet little tech cards an opponent really isn't going to expect when they play against this thing, and it really is going to be important. Alright guys, well thank you very much for watching my videos, and I'll see you next time.